So quick second short video today, just showing how I can use the Tesla wall charger with the BMW i4 M50. I know it may seem a little bit like sacrilege charging your BMW with a Tesla charger, but frankly electrons or electricity is electricity, electrons are electrons, and you know, the Tesla charger here is connected to a 60 amp supply, outputs 48 amps. Which is the maximum charge capacity of the BMW. So, you know, I thought rather than swap out the charger and buy some other, you know, other brand, I thought I would just stay with the Tesla one here, see how it works out. But it does require the use of an adapter. So if I step in here, you'll see Tesla, for whatever reasons, decided to build their own connector. Maybe it was before standards were set. And of course this doesn't connect into the J1772 connector that the BMW uses. So it requires the use of an adapter. If I step forward here, I'll show you. This here is a Lectron. Is the name of the company that makes this. Here we go, here's the logo on the side. I have to say, really well built piece of kit. I also have to say, I bought this with my own money, not sponsored, was not given to me under any promotion. This was I'm going to say $155 or so on the Lectron website. And basically what it does is it converts the Tesla custom adapter to the standard J1772 that the BMW can accept, and it actually works remarkably well. Absolutely no problems at all. Plug it in, wait about just wait a few seconds, and then plug it into the car, and the car charges quite happily. So let me just plug this in. Lectron recommends that you plug it in, you leave it for a few seconds. I don't see any noticeable change on the Tesla charger, but let me just plug it in. You'll see there's a button underneath here. You press that, and now it's locked into place. It's pretty solid. Again, very well built. I have to say, I'm quite impressed with this. So left it in for a few seconds. I'm going to have to hang it up a little bit here as I open the car or the door of the BMW. Just set that over the side. Hopefully this is coming out okay. And I'll turn around. Of course the BMW is locked. Okay, just unlock it. Okay, so in here there's two connectors. There's the basically the combination chargers, the standard J1772 plus the DC fast charger. When I showed the video earlier that was using Electrify America, it actually connects into both of these connectors for that high-speed charging. You can see the status light here is white, which means it's ready to start charging. Is actually on the side of the like the fuel filler cap. I don't know what to call this. It's a little diagram showing what those mean. But let me just go ahead and get the adapter here and plug it right in. I have to say, I was originally concerned about something of this size and weight kind of hanging off of the car, but when I went down and looked at the Electrify America charger, it's actually even bigger as well. So these are obviously robust and designed for this type of size of connector. Obviously that's not connector required because it's J1772 only. Let me plug this in. There you go, it turns green. The car is already fully charged, so it's actually showing in its fully charged state. But to release, it's as simple as pressing the button. I'm not going to do it, but it's as simple as pressing the button. It unlocks the connector, and then you pull it out of the car, and that's it. The one recommendation that Lectron make in their instructions and on their website is when you're not using their adapter, that you disconnect the Tesla charger from the back of the device. You have to pull on the switch underneath here. After you've disconnected this whole connector from the car, you pull on the switch underneath here, pull your Tesla adapter out, and you can just hang it up and put it away and leave this aside. The other benefit about this adapter is you know, there's certainly a lot of infrastructure that's been put in there for electric car charging around the country, but Tesla has, you know, definitely ahead of the game there. The supercharger network, oh look, it's turned off because it's realized it's full, so it's going to go into, I guess, standby mode. You know, superchargers are almost everywhere at this point. And there's a lot of places that have destination chargers that allow you to, you know, charge just using kind of a regular wall adapter at different hotels, etc. And by having this adapter, it allows me to tap into that destination charger network around the country. Can't be used with superchargers. They do warn that, so be sure never to use this adapter with a supercharger. But for using, you know, going to someone's house, or even a destination charger, it's actually quite useful to have this in the car. Anyway, as you can see, the Tesla charger is you know, sees a car. It's not charging right now. It would be flashing green if it was charging, but it's quite happily connected and keeping the car topped up. I'll wrap it up here. Thanks all. Bye. Actually, just another couple of quick videos here. I've just come in, sat in the car after recording the charging video, and I thought I'd show you here how the car's sitting at 80% state of charge, maximum 48 amps charging rate, so it's using the full capacity or full capability of that Tesla charger. You will notice that it's 80% state of charge at 165 miles capacity. So if I was to, you know, extrapolate that out, it would put the full charge somewhere in the region of 200 miles, which is well short of the advertised and rated 270 miles that BMW states. And I did contact my local dealership, who said a couple of very interesting things. First of all, actually a few things. First of all, BMW apparently quote range very conservatively versus Tesla, who apparently quote range very aggressively. Secondly, and I don't know how much truth there is in it, but it was just, you know, just what I was told. Secondly, they recommend preconditioning your car before basically leaving the house, so, or leaving charging. And you know, if there is a setting that you can put in the app that will precondition the car at a certain time. So if you're leaving in the morning to go to work, or you know, sort of at a known time or schedule, they recommend preconditioning as that will warm the battery and allow it to take sort of the maximum capacity. You can also see that it's quite cold right now. It's 3.5 degrees C, which is, oh, I don't know, roughly almost like 39 or 40 or something like that degrees Fahrenheit. So it's kind of cold right now. We've, you know, overnight temperatures here are dropping to like -4 degrees C. So what is that, like high 20s Fahrenheit? And battery capacity does degrade in the cold. And then the final thing that they said is that the car is learning. So the car learns your driving style, learns how you drive, where you drive, what speed, you know, what different modes you're in, and it will calculate the charging or the range based on all of those factors. So temperature, the state of charge when you left, whether the battery was preconditioned, how you're driving the car, etc. So, you know, 200, what am I showing here? 264 miles in right now. I don't really have a lot of data to be able to say like how close we're going to be able to get to the quoted or the estimated up to 270 miles that BMW were advertising. But I'm going to be watching very carefully. 165 miles, even, you know, 100% charge, say 200 miles is significantly lower than the value that the Tesla Model 3 Performance reported. Again, you know, it seems like that was perhaps, you know, kind of an aggressive quote by the BMW, and maybe this is more reflective of kind of real-world driving conditions. I don't know, but I'm certainly going to be tracking this very carefully.